Hey guys, I'm gonna have to continue to follow up what I was saying earlier about my reflection of certain things, and also feedbacks. And as I was watching what I was saying, and all of a sudden it just came to me a lot of stuff. Like I told you about, I've been to hell many times, and just to wrap up what I was saying about the withdrawal, because minor alcohol withdrawal is just getting a hangover, goddamn headaches, and that's minor, or you throw up right away after you drink, and that's not the same thing I have because I almost never throw up when I'm drinking, and it's only that I am not drinking, and then you start to have the nausea, and then start to choke out of yourself, and it was a horrible experience. And also, what I mentioned about the DT, delirium tremor, that was pretty borderline death row. So the only thing I did not have is a heart attack, but then I know that my heart was racing fast because I have a machine, and it raced up to like 140, and then blood pressure is skyrocketing. When your blood pressure is skyrocket to like 170, 130, you get completely lightheaded and nausea. Yeah, and also the thing is that visual hallucination is the worst. I already mentioned it, and God forbid I only got it once. And but I had a lot of the I had a lot of the audio hallucinations, and which is also bad because once when you're all alone in this huge house, and then you start to hear things all the time, and just it's not like you fond of certain music that you know the tune, but you really hear things, and it's random stuff. Sometimes it's like people talking, like my parents were talking, or I was talking, or sometimes it's music, and sometimes and it's pretty airy experience, and especially when you're alone, and then my parents was like, "Go fuck yourself," because you did it to yourself all the time. So, and I figured, yeah, probably I did. And so it's like, again and again, this is hot tea. And when you don't have a good tummy, like I always had, just drink hot tea or hot water. And so, on the other hand, I was saying about the girl that you're with. That lucky for me, it was just never. I was never short of a girl that next to me, and then but on the other hand, they're like uh, they want what they want. So whenever they see that you're not right, and they're just like, I'm like, cause I tend to go berserk in their houses, and when they bring me to see their parents, and then I just went berserk in their parents' houses, and probably maybe you're just rebellious or something, and then you tend to drink more, and then I'm just like, hey, your honcho is completely gone ape shit, and then she gone ape shit to me too, and when they do that, it was pretty freaking horrible too. When you have altercation with girls, they tend to act up as well. The way they act up, and then you got to try to avoid it. So that's something to avoid. So the thing is that the thing with me, probably a lot of people never been into an ambulance or something. The thing with me, I've been into ambulance so many times I couldn't even count, and sent to the hospital, or cops and knocking on your door. And so either my place, Mecca, and just what I was thinking is that, is it a boy's thing that it's called, you got a death wish or something, like because they call Tupac, that's he's my favorite rapper, and Tupac is that. And right now there's actually a movie coming out about him, but the thing, he got killed really fast. Of course he got like a drive-by killing or something. But people say that he got a death wish. So is it that I have a death wish? Is it for boys? So why is boy um, always engaging these kind of dangerous, even fatal activities, potentially fatal activities, like driving fast cars, driving motorcycle, jumping out of airplanes, and free fall, and all kinds of stuff, going to war and go kill yourself. And what it was is that I figured, see, I told you that my teeth, it has been over 10 years the problem. It's going to be the rest of my life. And why do you engage in these dangerous activities? Like skateboarding is pretty fucking dangerous, and you hurt yourself like all the times. But why did you do it? Because it's like it gives you a kick or something. Like I told you, the teeth, and then you go through hell. I mean, dentist experience is like fucking torture, and that as I mentioned probably in my previous video about, like, I knock out my hand 3 times. First time I knock out like 2 metacarpal here, and then it was no good because I didn't know that I actually broke bones. So only after 2 weeks I went to check to the hospital, and then they did an X-ray and then told me that I broke bones, and then that was the first time I got 3 metal drilling, and like freaking Logan, like that movie, and it was very long metal in here, and then of course they use a plier to cut it off a little bit, but I still, that was the first experience, but then second time, third time, and then you break it again and again. Because what did you do? You do stupid stuff like you punch on a wall or things like that, and then because it's kind of fragile already, so it got broken too. And also these kind of stuff are what I was saying, that maybe dudes have death wish, and probably it's somehow, was it like something that it's something that you could brag about, or you like showing off? Because sometimes like often, like if for dudes, like if you have a scar or something, that it's almost like a medal of honor or something, that it's kind of like you showing off to girls, and then girls are like, oh, how did you injure your face again? Hey, I like your face, but why did you smash up your face all the times? Yeah, that's where it is. And actually, the way I think about it is the withdrawal is actually worse, because you've gone through hell, like I am so experienced, like I told you, like I'm a pro at this point, that it's always like you've gone through like a flu experience, but it was pretty bad. You're bedridden for like 72 hours at least, and it's weird that you're so weak, you're bedridden, you couldn't even get out of bed. And the thing is, like, for you to do everyday chores, like quotidian stuff, is so hard for you because you're like shaking all the times, and basically you're acting like you have no energy, and you're completely fatigued, and like something as simple as brushing your teeth, or clipping your nails, or shave yourself, or just take a shower. It was like a major toll, like a monumental task. Like, and afterwards you're sweating as hell, and then just you gotta keep on drinking so much water, and then you're sweating to the point that and your complete clothes is your bed is all wet and smelly, and of course everybody had that, and I did a lot of research about it, and everybody gone through that kind of stuff. And then on the other hand, you're so tired, and then you couldn't sleep, so that was and then you're just like waking up like a walking dead, like a zombie. So, and then you got to fix yourself up. I'm telling you that even though you have a death wish, and which you're gonna make a kill or someone else, like make some more money and kill our other douchebags about it. And take care of yourself. Like get more vitamins in you. Eat more fruits and things like that. All right. I'll talk to you later.